guys. Excusez-moi, I'm slightly losing my voice. Thanks for coming to today's Pilates inspired HIIT class. It's very cold outside and it's very windy and people are doing laundry, and my dog does not like when I do any kind of exercise inside. But I think we're getting away with lower jumpy exercises being okay with the dog who's taken over my brand new blanket. So we're gonna focus on some of those today. Still gonna do Tabata style, still gonna be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 rounds of some different moves, mostly on the floor. A little bit of standing as well. We've got 2 minutes till we get started. If you have some like super light weights, you can grab some super light weights. If you have a resistance band, the loopy one, feel free to grab one of those or create something yourself. We'll use those for 2 or 3 different rounds if you have them, and if not, that's fine. You don't have to have them. Okay, great. So we're gonna get started in 2 minutes. Thanks for coming, guys. Just gonna bribe the bird with a handful of nuts. Hi, Fred. Please be good today. Please stop wasting all of your food because it's not free. It's not free, Fred. I know. So just stop dumping it on the floor while I'm teaching, if you don't mind. That would be great. So good. So good. Okay. We are going to get started standing today. And for today's class, since it is a little more Pilates inspired HIIT, feel free to take your shoes off. Also, I'm going to grab some water. Welcome to my super dark home where, you know, the world started to end before I could really get back to IKEA that 3rd or 4th time. That 3rd or 4th time. Okay. Doodle-doo. Yeah, you guys, it's 4:30. Thank you all so much for coming to today's Pilates inspired Tabata HIIT class. I really hope that's what I was supposed to be teaching because that's what's coming up right now. Yay. Okay, so we're going to get started in a standing position. You don't have to be standing right on top of your mats. We are going to do a little bit of balance related things. So actually the more solid floor that you have for when we do our standing move today, the better off you're going to be. Great. Let me just put my little cheat sheet down right here. Let's just go ahead and get started. Coming into our breath already. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls. Really bringing those shoulders all the way up towards your ears, squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. Start to find some engagement of your abdominal core, drawing your belly button in and back, really sucking in that lower belly parts. Change the direction of those shoulder circles, starting to ground your feet into the floor. Just notice how you're standing. Is the weight coming to the outsides of your feet? Coming into your toes? If it is, bring it back into your heels. Nice work. All right, shake those shoulders out for just a second. Next up, we're just gonna warm up those hip flexors. Careful what's around you with some leg swings. Feel free to bring your hands to your waist to help you with your balance here. Finding one spot to focus your eyes can really help with your balance as well. Just swinging that leg back and forth in whatever range of motion feels good for you today. Try not to lean too much towards the left or the right, just keeping your body nice and centered. It's okay to have a slight bend on your standing leg. 3, 2, 1. Plant that foot back down on the floor and switch. Other leg. Gonna be real with you guys. I know that the camera flips things in opposite directions and it's just way too confusing right now for me to flip things in my mind and say whatever you're seeing. So whatever, if you do your left before your right because you're mimicking me, it's totally okay. Find that nice long stability. Make sure you're not leaning too much left or right. For 3, 2, 1. Plant your left foot down on the floor. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna plant our left foot once again. Pull your belly in, find that stability, and we're just gonna tick-tock a little towards the front. Just warming up for some of the different motions that we got coming up for today. Finding that squeeze of your glute a little bit to lift that leg up. Once again, notice if you start to hinge all the way over and lift yourself up. Pull that belly in tight. 3, 2, 1. Plant your right foot down, switch to the left. Equally grounding your heel, your big toe, your pinky of your standing leg into the floor, but feel free to take a bend of that knee a little if that feels good for you. Oh my goodness. My body is tired, you guys. Don't tell me right now, but let me know afterwards how you are feeling. What are you up to on the weekends? All right, 3, 2, 1. Nice, shake it out once more. We're just gonna do some torso twists right here. So go ahead, bring your hands up about in line with your shoulders, at least in line with your chest. Keep those feet planted on the floor. And just find that rotation from your upper body, really drawing your elbow as far back behind you, keeping your chin just in the center. Chin's just going along, your head's going along for the ride. Use your exhale as that elbow comes back to get just a little bit deeper, a little extra stretch happening in your upper back. Make sure that your belly is still pulled in nice and tight for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Relax those arms down, maybe shake them out. We're gonna go for just some elbow and knee twist. You can keep your arms up if you want to, or if you need to, keep one arm down and then just bring the opposite arm up. Just doing your best to bring your elbow towards the opposite outside knee that you can today. We're keeping things nice and slow. Today's class is not about bam, 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 getting the moves out. We're gonna focus more on little tiny movements today. So moving like an inch. Yes. Okay. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Go ahead, bring your heels together and point your toes out. And I don't take ballet, but I'm pretty sure this is something like second position. I want you to make sure that your shoulders aren't rounding forward, so pull those shoulders down and back. Suck your stomach in and notice if your pelvis really tilted, if you have a big arch in your back, and just draw that pelvis under to be as stacked as you can be. Pull those shoulders away from your ears, suck your stomach in. Starting with your heels together, you're gonna take your right toe and tap it all the way out towards the side, and then that leg you extended comes towards your front big toe. Tap it out again, and bring this toe towards your back heel. Out, heel to toe, out, toe to heel. Bring those hands to your waist, especially if your core is feeling a little bit challenged here. Make sure you're still sucking your stomach in, or you can bring those arms out towards the side, starting to warm up that back a little bit more. Heel comes down, toe taps. Bring that heel down as much as you can each time. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Heels come together. Let's go to the other side. So this time, left toe taps out. Left heel comes to right big toe. Tap out. Left toe comes to right heel. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Yep, just warming up those thighs a little. 5, 4, 3. I should not have left the heat on for this class. Last one. Way to go. Bring those heels back together. Relax those arms down by your side. Go ahead, point your right toe behind you. Take a squeeze of those glutes. Again, you can keep your hands on your hips, or this time bring your hands out in front of you in line with your shoulders. We're just going to tap it up and down. Up and down. 6 more. Lift and lower. Squeeze that glute. Lift your foot for 4, 3, okay to take a slight bend in the left knee. 1, keep that toe up and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, shake it out, relax those arms down if you want. Awesome, bring those heels back together, suck your stomach in, make sure that you're not overarching that back, arms forward, or hands at your side, point that left toe back and lift it up and down. Up and down. Keep breathing. 6. I like to exhale up, inhale down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. That was our warm-up, you guys. I know. Okay. Make your way down towards the floor. I'm going to grab some water on my way there because I'm already regretting this slightly long sleeve shirt and the heat on. Okay. Move number 1 of today. Oh, we're going to do a single leg glute bridge. We're going to do it 2 different ways. Let me show you the first way, which is our normal way of doing a single leg glute bridge. And then we're going to add a little bit of a different movement for the last 2 on each side. So first step, keeping those arms down by your side. You can keep your arms down by your side. Really feel free to press into the mat as much as you want. First 2, we're just going to lift and lower. Yay, nice and easy breezy. For the second 2 on this right side, I want you to get your knees in line with each other. You're going to come up into your glute bridge. You're going to open, in, lift, and down, staying lifted the whole time. And don't worry, I'll remind you. So we'll do that on the right side and on the left side. Lay down, bring that left heel about in line with your glutes, send your right toes up towards the ceiling. Feel free to flex your toes back towards your face. Or you can take that slight bend in your knee if you don't have that straight leg option in you today. Right leg starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Up and down. So keep that belly in nice and tight. If your leg is straight, the sole of your foot is pressing right up towards the ceiling. Exhale up, inhale down. And it doesn't matter how many you get in, you're working with your breath. So if you're moving a little bit slower, take a break. That's totally okay. All right. Do your own thing. We start in 3, same leg. 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale up, inhale down. So if you do want to breathe a little bit faster, is an option. Nice. Halfway. Oh, press those hands and shoulders into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. All right, this next one, we're going to come up into our glute bridge, staying lifted. You're going to kick that leg out, knees stay in line with each other. Oh, the burning has started. Here we go. Come up, and then we go out an inch, in, up to the sky, and down. Out, in, up, and down. Keep hips high. Out, in, up, down. Bring in those 2 knees in one line. You're so worth it. Take a break. Oh my gosh. One more time on this right side. I know your left leg might be burning, or maybe it's just me. 3, 2, 1. Lift up, kick out. Go out, in, up, down. In line. Out, in, up, down. Press those hands and arms into the floor. Find that stability. Suck in your stomach. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Oh my gosh. Shake it out. Get ready for just the single leg on the opposite side. In 3, 2, 1. 2 times. Here we go. Press up and your glutes come all the way down towards the mat for this one. Exhale up. Inhale down. Try to get that sole of your foot flat up towards the ceiling. Keeping those shoulders pulled away from your ears. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Yes, just one more like that. Ooh, we start in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Yes. Get it. Exhale up. Inhale down. Make sure that your foot that's planted on the floor, you're equally pressing through your heel. Big toe, pinky, lifting those hips up to the sky for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we're going to lift up, get those knees in one line, and then leg goes out, in, up, down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out, in, up, down. Now we've already used our right leg a little bit. We've already worked it, so it's normal if things feel a little more challenging on one side than the other. Keep this up. You're worth it. Keep going for 3, 2, 1. Hello, Uncle Buck. Oh my gosh. One more, you guys. One more. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up. Here we go. We go out, in. Yes, Fred. Up and down. Fred says, whoa, we are awesome. Yes. This is my life, you guys. This is not just quarantine. It's forever. She's going to live for at least 20 more years, this bird. Take a break. Okay. I want you to go ahead, bring the soles of your feet together. Allow those knees to fall out heavy towards the side. Just getting that stretch back in your hip flexors. Take a moment right here to just come back into your breath. Maybe reposition those shoulders underneath of you. And slow your breath down. Inhaling in through your nose. Long, slow, deep inhale. Longer exhale out through your mouth. Keeping that Pilates breath for class today. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Take 2 more right here as slow as you can go. All right, we're going to sit ourselves up. Bam! Sit yourselves up. Okay. If you have a super light weight, this next move is where your super light weight comes in. But this is a super challenging move, so you do not have to have a super light weight. In fact, if you have a heavy weight, don't use it. Okay, here's what's happening next. You're gonna press your heels into the floor with your toes lifted, and while keeping that chest open, you're just gonna lean back a little bit. And the more you lean back, you're really already gonna start to feel it in those abs. I have a 1 pound weight and a 3 pound weight, and the 3 pounds honestly a little too heavy for me, so I'm just gonna switch it up halfway through with the weight that I have in my hand. All right, so once you lean back here, I want you to make sure that chest is open, your shoulder blades are squeezed together, and you're gonna bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, and from here you're just gonna squeeze back an inch and forward an inch. So it's not a big old row, it's truly just a scapular squeeze and then a release, but your chest stays lifted the whole time. Do your best. If you find that this is very hard, you might find that bringing your heels a little bit further away makes it a little bit easier. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I think further away is the one that makes it easier. Do your best. We start in 3. I lost my timer. 2, 1. Here we go. So chest lifted, you're just squeezing and releasing. So your chin is away from your chest, your belly is pulled in nice and tight. Eyes focus forward in front of you. Make sure it's just a teeny little squeeze. So you almost might even not realize in the video that I'm pulling my arms back, but I am. Keep the chest up, take a break. Take a break. Maybe that first one seemed easy. Well, keep it up. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stomach sucked and chest lifted. And if it's really easy for you, find a little bit more, oh my gosh, regret of a lean back right here. Keeping that chin away from your chest, but not lifted all the way up towards the ceiling because, oh, I'm doing too big of arms. Because if your chin is lifted all the way up towards the ceiling, that's going to increase the rounding in your back. Take a break. Whew. It's hard to do just that teeny little motion with your arms. Just keep bringing yourself, oh my God, I'm dying, back to your focus. And begin. Look at me multitasking. We're amazing, you guys. Ooh, find that lean, dig your heels into the floor. Pull that belly in nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. All right, we're almost at that halfway point. This next one is halfway. Shake, shimmy it out, whatever you need to do between. 3, 2, puff that chest, arms up. Here we go. Exhale as those arms come back. Keep those elbows in line with your shoulders for 3, 2, 1. Take your break. All right, if you're like me and you only have one super light weight, we're going to switch it up into our other hand as we finish up our last 4 rounds. 3, 2, 1, lift that chest lifted. Like there is a string on your sternum pulling that chest up, like I'm pressing you right here in that mid back to push your back up just a teeny bit. Shaking is normal. And take a break. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you keeping the movement small, you guys? Check in with yourself. I can't see you. Be honest. 3, 2, puff that chest, pull your belly in and pull. Oh my gosh, this teeny little squeeze of shoulder blades together. You're really thinking about the squeeze of the shoulder blades as opposed to a big pull of the elbows. Lift that chest. 3, 2, 1. Nice, you guys. 6 rounds down. Only 2 rounds left to go. We're going to stand up after this. 3, 2, 1. Puff that chest. Suck that stomach in. Dig those heels into the floor. Coming towards the end here. So maybe bring in on that extra lean. Oh my gosh. Can you see me shaking, you guys? I am shaking. Lift that chest up. 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. If you find that you come into too much of this, that you have trouble breathing, you've come a little too far. So find where you can still find the movement with the breath. Last time. Puff that chest. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Don't let those shoulders creep up. We don't need earrings while we're working out. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to have them. So keep those shoulders away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Way to go, you guys. Stand up. Stand up. This is our one standing move of the day. We're going to do 3 different things while we're up here. So we're going to, this is the one where if you have like a solid floor that you can be standing on. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Find that solid floor, because the more cushion you have under your feet, the harder it's going to be for you to keep your balance. Okay, so you're going to bring your heels toes together. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3 times we're going to, keeping our heels together, we're just going to lift up and lower down. That's going to be the first 3, just lifting up and lowering. The second 3, ooh, oh my gosh, is going to be from up here, just a slight little bend of your knees. You can keep your hands on your hips right there. And the last 2, we're going to bring our hands up towards our chest, and we are going to twist, come in, lower, come up, and side to side. So the first one is the only one, oh my goodness, I got a cramp, is the only one where our heels are going to be lifting and lowering. And then after that, you're going to do your best to keep your heels off of the mat the whole time. And if you can't, then do the same thing as we've been doing. Lift and lower and find your way. Make it work for you today. Okay, ready guys? 3, 2, hands on your hips. Here we go. Just lifting up and down. Up and down. So do your best to bring those heels together, to keep those heels together. Ooh, working those glutes, back of those legs for 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Take your break. Whatever feels good. You don't have to keep your feet together. I'm just going to keep them there because I know that my heels are touching. 3, 2, 1. Lift that chest. So make sure you're not like rounding forward here. Really doing your best to stack your ears on top of your shoulders, on top of your hips. Just up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. 3, 2, 1 more, just like that, you guys. Ooh, oh my, who is feeling it? 3, 2, 1, lift that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together just like you had them squeezed a moment ago when we were down on the floor. So finding that engagement, still breathing. Yes, final 3, 2, 1. Okay, so next up we're going to press up onto our feet. We're going to stay lifted, and we're just going to lower down an inch and lift up an inch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So up here, just go down and up. So heels stay together. I'm just slightly bending those knees. I'm really working on keeping my knees in line with my toes. If you want to work a little bit harder right here, already bring your hands up in line with your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice work. Shake it out, whatever feels good. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, hands on your hips are just going to help you stabilize a little bit more, especially if that core is a little bit weak. Make sure you're not really overarching that back here. So there's still that slight tuck of your pelvis, knees tracking right on top of those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice little booty burn. One more just like that, and then we're going to find our twist, getting a little bit of that core involved. 3, 2, here we go. Last one. Down and up. Little move, teeny little move, just about an inch. Really pressing into those balls of the feet, squeezing your glutes to lift yourself up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find that focus with your eyes. 3, 2, awesome. So this time we're going to come up. You're going to twist as much as you can. Come back in, find that little bend, and then to the other side. 3, 2, here we go. Twist, center, down, and up. Stay lifted. Twist, center, down, up. Shoulders squeezed, lifted, down. Stomach sucked in, heels together. Back to the center, down. Take a break. Nice work. One more like that. Oh, then we get to hit the floor again. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press up. Twist. Center. Down. Up. Twist. Center. Down. Up. Nice work. Twist. Center. Stomach sucked in. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Grab that water if you want. Ooh, shake those legs out. Okay, let's hit the floor again, you guys. Great. Great. All right, so while we're down here on the floor, this next move that we're going to do is sort of like a boat pose twist. I mean, it's definitely a boat pose, and it's a twist, and I'm going to give you a couple different options. All right, so if you cannot hang out in boat pose, that's totally okay. Boat pose is the one where if you need to, you can start by having your hands behind your thighs in a light non-death grip, just to get those shins parallel to the floor. For this one, we're going to turn towards the side, and you're going to press your hands, palms together. I'm just going to describe this without being in boat pose. So really press those hands, palms together to activate your back. And here from the twist that you're in, you're just going to bring that twist a little bit deeper, like an inch, and return. So options, if you can't have your legs in boat pose, are to keep your feet on the floor, still find that lean like we found for that little scapular squeeze. So yeah, we're definitely working those abs. Sort of hitting that same muscle group again. If you want to work a little bit harder, pick one leg up. If you want to work a little bit harder from here, you can even straighten one leg and come into that twist. All right, so we got 4 on one side, 4 on the opposite side. Feel free to start off a little bit easier and finish up number 4 in the hardest option. We start in 3, 2, 1. Lean back, squeeze those hands, palms, and twist, release. So you're staying twisted the whole time. You're just bringing that elbow a little bit closer towards the mat behind you. Squeeze those hands, palms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh my Lanta. All right, same thing. 3 more amazing times. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Make sure that you're really opening that chest, and if you want to work a little bit deeper, think about extending one of your legs, keeping the opposite leg in tabletop, but make sure you're not rounding your back here. Oh my gosh, just still gonna release my heels. Still keeping that chest lifted. And if you need to bring your heels down towards the floor to lift that chest, do it. Oh, okay. Ooh, take a break. All right, next 2 times, I really want you to keep those hands, palms right at your chest sternum also. It's tempting for them to slide away. 3, 2, here we go, twist. So that way you're really finding the twist through your whole torso, not just twisting those elbows. But remember, it's just about an inch that you're twisting. Lift that chest, pull your belly in tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh my gosh, one more time on this side. Remember, you can keep your heels on the floor if you need to. 3, 2, 1, or if you want to extend both of those legs. I don't want. But you know what, you guys? You never know unless you try. You never know unless you try. And with your heels down on the floor, maybe you can lean back a little bit more. Just work your abs a different way. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Okay, we're going to get the other side. Switching to that opposite side. Oh, I did these yesterday and I'm tired. 3, 2, 1. Pull that belly tight. Find that twist. Keep that hands, palms right at the center of your chest. Teeny little twist. Oh, yes. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Yep. Again in 3, 2, 1. Can you bring at least one leg into tabletop? What can you do with the body that you have today? Maybe you try it. Maybe you hate it. Maybe you try it and you're like, oh my God, that was so easy. Why didn't I do that every time? I don't know. You got to push yourself, find that challenge to find your change. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. The more you pull your belly in, the better your back's going to feel. So really suck in that lower stomach. 3, 2, 1. Trying to make every round just a little bit harder on myself. Because you know what? It's just 20 seconds of work. And even if I can't get through all 20 seconds of work, even if I can only get through 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe next time, take a break. I can do 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 11 seconds. Those little incremental moves make a difference. Last one, here we go. Yes, it's the last 20 seconds of this super up focused move. You've got it. Final 5 seconds right now. Oh, pull those shoulders away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay. Grab some water if you want it. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing great. Okay. If you have some resistance loops or whatever, my brain is so not working. Let's go ahead and put those around your thighs right now, just above the knees. They're just going to kind of hang out for this next move. It's a back focus move. I'm going to give you a little bit of a glute option in this back move as well, but then we're really going to use these in a super fun externally rotating clamshell coming up after that. Okay. All right, so we're going to lay down on our bellies. You're going to lay down on your bellies, and you can open your feet nice and wide, about mat's width distance apart, and you get to make a pillow with your hands, but we're not going to sleep. All right, so you're going to lay your head down on your pillow, and next we're going to just work that upper back. So you have the option to just keep your head on the pillow with your feet pressed down on the floor and just lifting yourself up and lowering yourself down. But if you want to work a little bit harder, why not? If you got it in you, as you lift yourself up, you're going to lift one leg up and then the other. So if you're going for the leg option, we'll do 4 right legs lifted, 4 left legs lifted. If you have this band around your legs, you probably already feel some resistance with your thighs slightly separated, and you'll feel a little bit more resistance as we get to lift the leg. But really, they're coming into play in the next rounds. Okay, so keep those hands touching on your forehead. Really pull those shoulders away from your ears before you lift yourself up. Make sure that your back is activated. And if you're not going to lift your feet up off the floor, then go ahead, press your knees. Press the tops of your feet into the floor so that your kneecaps lift up as you squeeze your glutes to really push that pubic mound into the floor. And maybe you can do that with the opposite leg that stays down. So many deep thoughts. We start in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So lift and lower. Or maybe you lift your head and then you want to lift one of your legs to get that glute squeeze if you feel like you can't do it all at the same time. I want you to make sure that you're keeping those elbows out nice and wide. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears and take a break. Yay, round one's done. If you're going for the single leg, stick with your right leg. 3, 2, 1, shoulders away from your ears. Or just really focusing on working that back. You thought this pillow was going to be awesome, didn't you? I find the pillow, having your hands here in front of you, actually makes it a little bit more challenging. Really pull those shoulders away from your ears. Take a break and keep those elbows out wide. And if you're barely lifting up off of the mat, that's fine. What can you do? 3, 2, 1. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. So you're really rounding those shoulders down and back before you lift up. Exhale up and inhale on your way down. Keep that back active. So keep squeezing those shoulder blades together and down. Take a break. Take a break. We got one more on this side. Oh, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't think this move is easy. Keep going. Oh, you made it. You made it. All right, right side is done. Right side is done. You got to laugh at yourself. 3, 2, 1. Or you can laugh at me. I'm a little close to the couch. Okay. Oh my gosh, I always wanted to be the next like Richard Simmons, Suzanne Powers, yeah. You guys know her, she's the bald one who screams a lot. But those were some of my, take a break, those were some of my fitness idols growing up, especially like Richard Simmons, oh my God. 3, 2, 1, that man has motivated so many people, and I like that he just like, doesn't care. He's Richard Simmons and he's wearing those crazy outfits and you're just gonna have a good time and act like a weirdo, and that's the best. Oh my gosh, take a break. Oh, I think we got 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Make some noise. Like you're squeezing that money between your butt cheeks if you're lifting that leg up. You got a $20, take a break. You got a $20 bill, lift your leg up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes. Find a little extra height right here. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears once more. I know your back is getting tired. Press that opposite foot, the top of it onto the floor. Find that lift. Yes. Oh, we made it. We made it, you guys. Okay. We're so close to being done. Let's roll over onto our sides. Rolling over onto our sides. Things are getting a little harder as we get towards the end. We're not going to lie to you, because then we're going to be done and you can do whatever you want to, and hopefully you have time to relax, and I am covered in sweat right now. All right, so next up we're going to go for some open clamshells with a little external rotation. So if you have this band, keep it around your legs. It's just going to make it a little more challenging. If you don't have the band, that's fine. This is still going to be challenging. You can either rest your head on your arm or you can prop your head up on your hand. So for this one, we're gonna be starting in a hover. So I'm actually gonna ask you to bring your knees a little forward in front of you instead of keeping your heels behind you. I actually have my back kind of in line with my mat and my knees are in line with the other side of the mat. What is making noise right now? All right, so with this little hover right here, you're going to open up. While you're open, rotate up so that knee rotates up. Your foot even turns. Then rotate back in and come back down. And that's the whole move. We're going to do 4 on this side, 4 on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So up, rotate, in, hover, open, rotate, in, hover. You can use your top hand to help stabilize your upper body. Try not to roll too much through that upper body. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. I think that was the sound of a Skype phone call. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same leg. Open, rotate, in, down. Open, rotate, in, down. And your rotation might not look as big as mine, or maybe you're able to turn a little bit more. You're just really thinking about, oof, bringing that inner thigh a little forward. Oh my God, take a break. All right, 2 more, just massage it out. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. And down. Come up, rotate, in, down. Up, in, down. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more on this side. Oh, that feels so good. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up, rotate, in, down. Up, rotate, in, down. Great news, you guys. We were going to do some down dog push-ups, but we're going to run out of time, so we're not going to have time to do that today. You're welcome. See, I'm a nice person. Roll over onto your other side. This is our last 2 minutes of work. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So up, out, in, and down. Make sure when you rolled over that you still have those knees in front of you. So your knees are still in line with one part of your mat and your back is in line with the mat behind you, but your knees are definitely in front of you. Take a break. You can see this delightful space between me and my mat, and my knees come towards the tippy top. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. On my bottom leg, that shin is also in line with that tippy top line of my mat. Oh, yes. Hey, you guys, getting close to the end. Staying focused right here. Don't let your mind wander. Take a break. Take a break. We're so close to being done. Wait until the cool down to start thinking about the rest of your day. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open, rotate, in, down, and hover. You're not bringing those legs all the way together. You're hovering. Those heels definitely don't touch each other. Maybe you're like me and your thighs touch. Whatevs. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. 1 more, you guys. 1 more, and then we just got to stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open. Remember, on Wednesday for class for yin, we're going to focus big time on those shoulders. Whereas today, we focus a lot more on some serious ab work. There are some shoulders. There are some hips happening. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay, if you have a band around your legs, get rid of it. Bam. Okay. Ooh, let's stay on our sides here for just a second. You're going to take your top leg and you're just going to draw that knee in towards your chest, straighten your leg, bend your knee, and send your leg out. 5 more. Draw it in, straighten, bend, extend. In, up, down. 3 more. Doesn't matter if you can't kick your toe up as high as I can. Just having fun here. Last 2. Up, down, forward. Final 1. Yes. Great. All right, staying here on our side. We're just gonna kind of swim a little bit. Feel free to bend that bottom leg to help just kind of get a little kick and swim motion happen. 3 more times in this direction. 3, 2, 1. Change directions of your swims. Just 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Roll over onto your opposite side. You can just roll over. Just going to make sure you can still see me. We're just going to do the same thing. Starting off with that fun little kick. Okay, so draw that knee in, extend, bend, extend. Great work. In, up, down, heels together. 4 more. In, up, down, together. In, up, down, together. Last 2. In, up, down. You've got it. In, up, down. Now bend that bottom leg. Let's swim it out. 5 times in each direction. 5, 4, 3, 2. My butt's tired. Opposite direction. 5, 4. Find as much range of motion as you can. 3. Be careful what's around you. 2, 1. Way to go. Roll over onto your bellies. Let's press ourselves up into tabletop. Make sure you have some space. We're just going to cat-cow it out for a second. Really focus on the shoulders right now in the cat-cow. Mostly I'm just hanging out in cat because that's what feels good for me in my upper back. But if you want to hang out more in cow, this is your time to find you. If you make some weird shapes in one direction, just make your weird fun shapes, whatever feels good in the opposite direction. And then let's take one more, a big stretch of those hips so you can bring your toes together. You can keep your knees together and go for a closed or open leg child's pose. As your hips come back towards your heels, walk your hands palms forward and feel free to take as generous of a bend of your elbows as you want. Head hanging heavy down towards the mat. Take 3 more slow breaths right here. Then bring yourself back into tabletop. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up towards the ceiling and just walk your hands up towards your legs or your legs up towards your hands. And take a moment right here in your dangle to get a big stretch on the back of your legs. Feel free to take as generous of a bend in your knees as you need to. And then start to shift the weight forward into your toes as you do straighten your legs, keeping your belly sandwiched on your thighs as your chest comes towards your thighs and your hairline hangs heavy down towards the floor. Take a moment to shake your head no. And shake your head yes. And bend one knee and then the opposite knee. And just find whatever shimmy shakes still feel good for you today. And when you're ready, stomach sucked in, slowly roll yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time as your shoulders stack on top of your hips. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. Eyes go up. Exhale, relax those arms down by your side. 1 more time. Inhale those arms all the way up. You're worth it to hang out for an extra second in your stretch. Stretch your eyes, nose, chin up towards the ceiling. Reach through your fingers. Magic fingers, wiggle your fingers. Send all your good energy up towards the sky. And then exhale, rain those arms down by your side. Take a moment, interlace your hands behind your back. Bring your hands palms together if you can, or just whatever you can do today. Really open that chest once more. Take a moment, tuck your chin to your chest. Stretch your eyes, nose, chin up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest. Stretch up towards the ceiling. Bring your chin back to neutral. Release your hands. Bring them in front of you. Interlace once more. Go ahead, press your hands, palms forward. Find that cat posture while standing. Feel free to take that bend of your knees. Really push those hands, those fingertips in front of you as much as possible. Take a deep inhale as you lift your hands up overhead. One more big overhead stretch. And as you exhale, relax those arms down by your side. Yay! Great job today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming for our Pilates inspired HIIT. Hopefully you're as unbelievably sweaty wherever you are as I am. And I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Thanks.